أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello and Assalamu alaikum. Islam is a diverse and complex religion with many schools and branches, including Sunni, Shia, Ibadi, Quranist, and Ahmadiyya. This video provides detailed information on each of these groups, including their population, geographic distribution, and key beliefs, and serves as a useful introduction to the diversity within the Islamic faith. Without further ado, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Beginning with the Sunnis. Sunnis are the largest group of Muslims, comprising 85 to 90% of all Muslims, or 1.7 billion Muslims. They follow the Quran and the Sunnah being the sayings or actions of the Prophet Muhammad, as interpreted by the four major schools of jurisprudence. Among them is Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi'i, and Hanbali. They recognize the first four leaders or caliphs as the rightful successors of the Prophet Muhammad. So the first four leaders after the passing of the Prophet Muhammad, they recognize as the rightful successors of the Prophet Muhammad. Now, they are the majority in more than 40 countries, such as Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Yemen, Pakistan, Indonesia, Turkey, Algeria, Morocco, and Tunisia. The largest Sunni population in a country is in Pakistan, where they are 240 million, followed by Indonesia, where there are 236 million, then India, where they are 200 million, and lastly, Bangladesh, where they are 150 million. Secondly, the Shia Muslims. Shias are the second largest group of Muslims, comprising about 10 to 15% of all Muslims, or roughly 180 to 230 million Muslims. They follow the Quran and the Sunnah as interpreted by their Imams. The Imams are the descendants of the Prophet Muhammad through his cousin and son-in-law Ali, and who was married to his only daughter Fatima. The Shias believe that Ali and his 11 successors were the rightful successors of the Prophet Muhammad, and that the 12th Imam, Muhammad al-Mahdi, is in occultation or is in a state of being hidden and will return at the end of times. Majority of Shias are in Iran, Iraq, Bahrain, Azerbaijan, and a plurality in Lebanon. Largest Shia population in a country is in Iran, where there are 89 million, followed by Iraq, 45 million, India, 30 million, and then Pakistan, where they are 28 million. Thirdly, Ibadi Muslims. The Ibadi Muslims are a small group of Muslims mainly found in Oman and some parts of Africa, where they are in total 7 million worldwide. They follow the Quran and the Sunnah as interpreted by their own school of jurisprudence, which is distinct from both Sunni and Shia schools. They believe that the leader of the Muslim community should be chosen by consensus and can be removed if he becomes unjust. They do not recognize any caliphs or imams as infallible or divinely guided. Most populated, again, in Oman, where they are 75% of the population, or 3.6 million people. Other countries with significant Ibadi Muslim presence are Algeria, where they are 600,000, Libya, where they are 200,000, Tunisia, where they are 100,000, Zanzibar, where they are 50,000. Then there are the Quranic Muslims. They are a minority group of Muslims who reject the authority of the Hadith, being the sayings and actions of the Prophet Muhammad, and rely solely on the Quran as their source of guidance. They have different views on various issues such as prayer, fasting, inheritance, and apostasy. They do not follow any school of jurisprudence or law or any sect or branch of Islam. Found mostly in Egypt, where they are 15 million, Malaysia, where they are 20 million, South Africa, where they are 1.3 million, United States, where they are 1 million, and collectively they make up roughly 37.3 million worldwide. Lastly, Ahmadiyya Muslims. They are a reformist movement within Islam that was founded by Mirza Ghulam Ahmad in the late 19th century in India. They followed the Quran and the Sunnah as interpreted by their founder and his successors, who they considered to be prophets and messengers of God. They believe that Jesus did not die on the cross but survived and traveled to India, where he died a natural death. Some of the countries with the most Ahmadiyya Muslims are Pakistan, where they are 4 million, Nigeria, where they are 2.8 million, Tanzania, where there are 2.5 million, India, where there are 1 million, and Bangladesh, where there are 150,000. Islam is a diverse and complex religion with many schools of thought and branches. The main types of Muslims include Sunni, Shia, Ibadi, Quranist, and Ahmadiyya. While each of these groups has its own unique practices and beliefs, Sunni and Shia Muslims are the most well-known and commonly encountered in the Western world. Thank you for your time. Assalamu alaikum.